Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Denise with the Blue Dahlia Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Aries, let's get into your general collective message. Remember that these readings are general, so they may or may not resonate, but if it resonates for you, you can go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you feel called. Okay, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, show me Aries, please and thank you. What do we have for Aries? What does Aries need to see at this time? What does Aries need to be aware of? Please and thank you. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Aries is your first card. Okay, what is this? The Hierophant in the reverse. So that's Taurus energy. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Swords at the back reversed as well. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Aries, I'm getting that you are heavily focusing on yourself at this time, on love for yourself with this Ace of Cups here. Pouring into yourself, giving to yourself, so giving yourself that cup of love. Possibly you have been giving love to others more than yourself. And so I feel like you're being called to go within and give that love to yourself at this time. I feel like with the Hierophant in the reverse and the Six of Swords in the reverse, you dealt with somebody, possibly your partner. I feel like you are not connected to them at this time. That could have kept you mentally stuck, could have kept you in your head, just about you know, your day-to-day things. And I feel like it got to this point where you just thought, you know what, enough is enough. Like, I've been feeling down on myself for quite some time. You know, it's time to get back up with this 9 of Wands in the reverse here. And so I feel like you are finally coming out of that negativity, Aries, with the 7 of Wands reversed and the 8 of Swords in the reverse. It's like you're coming out of that mental prison. You're finally bringing your guard down. I feel like you're finally beginning to allow yourself to feel safe within yourself and really not pay much attention to what it is others think of you, especially not what your past person or your ex thought of you. No, I don't want to use this one yet. Let me see what else I can find here with these cards. Show me the Ace of Cups. Okay, so we have the wolf in sheep's clothing. And we have stalker. And at the back of the deck, I have rejected in the reverse. Aries, I'm getting heavily that you are somebody that used to hold themselves in very high regard. You used to be very, very confident. I feel like you could have been putting on an act when it came to not showing up for yourself, not loving on yourself when it came to this person. Because I feel like with also this stalker card, it's like you may have caught on to whatever games they were playing. So I feel like with this wolf in sheep's clothing, I feel like this is you, simply because it's like you had to wear a mask to really keep your eye on your person. So it was not ill-intentioned. I think you did it to protect yourself, is what it feels like. Let's get some more tarot. What else can you tell me about this situation, Holy Spirit? We have the King of Pentacles. Page of Swords. What else? The Ace of Swords in the reverse. With the Page of Wands in the reverse at the back. Yeah, I feel like you're someone, Aries, who is very on top of their game. Coming out with the King of Pentacles and with this Page of Swords being here and this Ace of Swords in the reverse, excuse me. I feel like you were lacking clarity in your relationship. I feel like you were getting hints, but it's like you were not really catching on to them at first. And I feel like your person could have put this onto you. They could have projected this onto you to the point where it made you start stalking your partner. Take it how it resonates for you. Let's look at this Six of Swords in the reverse. The Hanged Man. Pisces energy. Yeah, I feel like you were in your head for such a long time, Aries, that you had to really start looking at this situation in a different way. Because it was getting to be too much for you. I feel like to keep your sanity and your peace, this was for your own self-preservation. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. I feel like for a time it was very difficult to let go of the emotions you had for your person. This could have been a very toxic relationship, Aries. King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like now you are somebody who, and look, we have the Two of Cups reversed to the back of the deck. I feel like now you have become somebody who makes head over heart decisions, and is someone who begins to look at the facts more so that situations like this don't happen to you again. So I feel like the fact that you went through this turned you into this King of Swords, Aries. Let's get some closing messages. Okay, we have Blessing in the reverse. third wheel, you see. And we have adventure in the reverse. So let me read it. Explore, passion, and travel. Yeah, so I feel like Aries, even though you have gained clarity on the situation, you're still feeling a bit down about it. I feel like you feel as though this is something that will continue to be a challenge for you. I feel like even though you have advanced a lot in your mental state and now you are able to see things clearly, sometimes I feel like you feel as though you will continue to have these challenges. I feel like for you, this is somewhat of a, what's the word that this is a very huge blessing for you, Aries, even though at the moment you feel as though it's not that way. Because yes, you are focusing on yourself. Yes, you are loving on yourself. But I feel like you fear starting over. But at the same time, it's not your loss, it's theirs. Because why continue to be with someone who always has you in your head and doubting yourself and who you are and what you bring to the relationship? You know, you deserve to be cared for and loved and respected. So, you know, let them keep, you know, their person. So, I feel like you're better off, Aries. Well, Aries, this was your message. It was a bit of a heavy one, but sometimes that's just what comes through. If you would like to book a personal with me, you can just by contacting me at thebluedahliatarot@gmail.com. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.